they need to make a live streaming product that is like paying the creators like what they're
Well,
worth for
in
being
order to pay
their
the
streamer.
creator, they have to figure out how they can get paid first.
Right, and
Yeah.
They
they
have,
need to. Unfortunately, they need to implement some type of
The
advertising.
major
yeah,
problem was
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
the major problem was to use a third party company
And
to use
and they're
guys.
they're they're trying
They,
to act like they don't advertise, and they're not using
Yeah.
advertising, but they're
Yeah.
trying to get money from advertisers
Why?
on
What?
like the boost
I,
feed and
okay,
stuff.
like, what
there were a
insight do
couple
you
of
have,
issues there.
Chris? Why don't you they want to do advertising?
I don't
Why
know.
want
I don't know. I don't understand it.
Because that
like that?
takes away from the original community owned ethos.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, really.
But at the same time, they're using the
Also
boost
being
feed as advertising. So they kind of already are.
a site with a platform with very little censorship rules. As soon as I've made this argument in the past, as soon as you start introducing advertisers on that, then advertisers will make demands, as we see in YouTube, as an example. Um,
Gotcha. Yeah.
yeah, so, and that will destroy the entire concept of the sort of community-owned free speech,
So they're gonna
open
have to
discourse
figure out
sort of thing.
some type of a way to make a
How?
advertising uh
What kind of demands did they make
an
on
open
YouTube? Like
source something. I don't know.
Facebook also has ads that
Yeah,
paid ads.
they can also control the content more.
Right,
They've got
right.
more
Yeah.
stronger
Yes.
censorship.
For sure, for sure. I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying.
So yeah, if you want to keep it with the original open discourse, free speech ethos,
Well, you know,
that form of
Seems
advertiser is
weird though.
you know what
is
really sticks out to me
no.
though when it comes to all that, like this whole token bullshit. It could easily be taken out of the equation if they just use coins. Why don't they just use straight coins instead of tokens?
Security and Exchange regulations, Security
Why
and
not?
Exchange
I
Commission
mean, they were
regulations.
giving me cash for my content. So
Yeah, but that's different. That's different,
why would that
especially
be? Well, I mean, it shouldn't be that much of a stretch. They're giving me straight cash for my content.
legally speaking. I've got tickets open about this. I've had plenty of conversations about this in the past discussions about
Well,
this.
I mean, I'm
But
just saying,
yes,
I could easily
Security
cash
and
my
Exchange
token.
regulations.
I could easily cash my coins in for cash on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there would be technically something like a money lender in that case. They would have to be a sort of bank sort of thing. It's a bit of a weird. It's as you know with the library issue.
Well,
Back
step
in
up to the plate and do it. You know what I'm saying? If they're
there's
actually
a lot
wanting,
of
if they're,
we're in a early days of regulation in this industry.
well, I mean,
And
if they
the
want,
regulations all over the
I'm
place,
just saying, if they want to freaking
especially
make
in the
something
US.
out of Minds, then they need to step up to the plate and actually be one of those people who does it the right way. You know what I mean? Instead of using tokens, use coins, and then make it to where they can pay you in coins when they monetize instead of tokens. If
That would
that's
that would resolve a lot of the issue. A lot of my complaints about Section 17,
hmm
the terms of service. But again, there is a lot of regulatory things, and they've got to be reviewed and there would have to be probably a public limited company.
they're doing it on
Um,
Rumble, I guess now with that local. Like you can actually go on local for Rumble.
Local is sorry, I can never remember who owns Local.
I know it's affiliated with Rumble, and with them it's kind of like a PayPal setup, but it's more, or no, it's more like a what is? Oh my God, I forgot the name of it. What's that one where you can freaking have your fans go to it and sign up?
Patreon.
Patreon, yeah. It's kind of like
Yeah.
Patreon. but it has
Okay,
its
I would-
restrictions too. Like you can only. Do so many downloads and stuff every month or so, and
Okay.
things like that. But still, I mean, they allow you to use coins on there. You know what I mean? It's just I don't understand why if Minds is
I would need to have a look. I would need further information on that one,
you know,
but on how they do it and the processes and various other things.
it
But
just sounds like it to me for the amount of time that Minds has been out. It sounds like they really haven't progressed as much as what they should have. You know, and I've mentioned it before, but.
as far as the income's coming at the moment, remember you've got Minds Plus, you've got Minds Pro, you've got this new Minds Network service program. That's the main, and they they had a fundraiser back 2 years ago, 23, 22.
So I mean, we're not making money, but they are. So that's all I'm hearing, dude. I'm not hearing like how's it benefiting me as a member. Like, there's a reason why I'm not on Plus anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not buying into. Yeah, they're
But
they're making
if
good
you
money,
were
dude.
serious about making money, you would be picking up sponsors like Mark does.
Mark.
Mark from
Mark W. from Draga's Farm.
Yeah,
He does all his
yeah.
for free, man. He can't do that stuff for money.
No, but he allows the or he got a contract with the radio broadcasters they does work with, and then they put on sponsors and they make the money.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were serious about it, then get an old VPN contract or the advertising contract or the
You mean like
World
get
of War contract.
get
But
some
or,
VPN vendor to
It's-
support
yeah.
you, and then you can do commercials for them.
Honey, which is a bad subject at the moment. Get their sponsorship.
Which actually, that's
I would do
Yeah,
that
why
with
didn't you think of those, Roger? Yeah.
That's a
That's
big
a good idea.
fraud. That's a major honey trap. That honey
Indeed.
bullshit, isn't it? You
yeah.
want to,
Indeed.
is that in any way related to Minds? Is it integrated or tied into
No,
operations?
no,
all?
it's got nothing to do with mine.
I wonder who's
Stay
going
away
to come
from
up
honey
with
bugs.
the next honey to, like, it's going to be open sourced or something or transparent. Make sure, because there's definitely a market for that site.
Yeah, I was when I created a post about it just earlier a couple of hours ago, and that did sort of go over my mind as well.
Hmm.
Idea.
Well, before you guys butted in, I was going to ask you to kind of elaborate on that article, because it's like that. I kind of went off on chat. I laughed about it because the people suing PayPal is supposed to be Legal Eagles, and that's like an '80s television movie. Or
No, Legal Eagle is a part of a you got a couple US attorneys suing at the moment, and in what it's related to is that Honey being a sort of browser add-on extension that allows for discount codes to be provided. I've overwritten any affiliation that, let's say you create an affiliated or NordVPN gives you an affiliation link, so you can advertise their services on your content. what Honey does is it overrides that affiliation link. So any money that the affiliates, the content creators
Yeah,
get.
and it's much worse than that because
Yeah, it's a lot worse.
not only does it take the money from the creator, it also takes and partners up with the different websites to make sure that you don't only get the discount code, the cheapest discount code. You're only getting this specific one, which is not very much of a discount.
Yeah,
So they're trying to save the website as much as they can, whilst claiming. So they're claiming to, give the website the best discount. As the same time giving the consumer the best discount. So it's like a catch-22. They can't really. It's illegal.
I will caveat that all with the word alleged because it is going through courts now.
Right.
So yeah, until there's a judgment made, it's an alleged. Issue.
I don't want to hear that word no more. I had the same kind of conversation with Jaffe today about our podcast or our stream yesterday. I mean
that's so messed up, man.
Live pass, like he said the same shit. That's all conjecture. I'm like, and they've covered it real well.
Until a judge decides.
What the hell are you talking about? Am I somehow being drawn into the conversation here again?
That diet pass. Whenever I told you about
Dilazov pass, the whole mystery unsolved massacre in Russia took place, what, in the 30s or 40s?
Yeah. I did see your text chatting Skype earlier.
I mean, I don't know, like, what was the problem? Like, nobody showed up, so...
No, I mean, Mark said the same stuff right before that in the show that you said to me, and I'm like, dude, seriously, like, freaking all conjecture. Well, yeah. I mean, it's like one of the biggest mysteries of the freaking 20th century.
It's just still unsolved. There's just all speculation, a whole number of different theories that could be this, could be the next thing, and just I don't think it's ever going to be proven. It might, but what unsolved mystery that's lingered or lasted, other than Jack the Ripper, where they've got, as a primary example, where Scotland Yard still has a lot of files and findings under lock and key. Can you believe it? The Jack the Ripper case, like, after how many years? Like, what's going on there? Like,
150.
What could that possibly?
No, 180.
Alluding to. So, but I mean, these things are not going to be solved. They'll just be left to the world of. Would you say conjecture and speculation? Like, seriously.
And good
very small.
Good conversation and theories, and people saying, "Well, this is what I personally believe might have happened."
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Now, like, I also find it a kind of strange that happened, and then up in Siberia, that incident happened where all the trees were knocked down. And they said that it could have been Nikola Tesla's weapon.
Yeah, I think Robert Morningstar has looked into that, and he's pretty, it said, debunked that theory. It's not a word that I really like, that term debunk, because that itself, don't be fooled or in any way hoodwink people. It means nothing. It does not prove anything. It's just a way of trying to shut down the conversation, and as if there's nothing more to worry oneself over or investigate, right? It's like, that's been debunked. But in all seriousness, apparently, he did look into it. He's the expert, or at least a expert.